Hi, I'm Graham, and this piece of hashtag-sponsored hashtag content is brought to you by Viz Media, publishers of the Magic the Gathering art books. Their latest, The Art of Magic the Gathering, Amonkhet, comes out on July 4th, and I thought we'd read a bit of it today to learn some more of the lore of Amonkhet and exclusively reveal some brand new art from Hour of Devastation. Let's tuck in, shall we? Towering, gold-encrusted monuments break the unending monotony of a horizon formed of sun-blasted sand. Awe-inspiring, animal-headed gods walk among the people, offering them care and protection from the horrors of the desert. A wide, life-giving river offers its abundant bounty, providing for every physical need. Happy, hopeful people offer sacrifices in grand temples dedicated to their benevolent gods, addressing their spiritual needs. They know that this life, wonderful as it is just the beginning, the prelude to the perfection that awaits them in the afterlife, promised to them by their god pharaoh. Amonkhet is a plain of dichotomy. Beyond the lush river valley lies endless scorching desert. Accursed, desiccated mummies roam the desert, while carefully embalmed mummies attend to the needs of the living in the glorious city. The people have everything they need. They are protected from the desert heat and wandering mummies by a magical barrier called the Hekma, and they spend their lives in focused training, honing their bodies and minds to perfection. Yet they eagerly anticipate the time when they will be permitted to die in combat and leave this world behind. We've seen the trials and the cartouches, but what are the cartouches really? To mark the successful completion of each trial, an initiate is granted a cartouche, an oblong decoration about the size of a fist, worn over the sternum. Cartouches are made of shining gold and shimmering blue lazotep, imbued with the magic of the god pharaoh himself. As an initiate completes more tests, additional cartouches are attached to the first, until 5 cartouches reach from the collarbone to the waist, marking a slain initiate's glorified death and passage to the afterlife. The god pharaoh teaches that the cartouches are essential to an initiate's journey to the afterlife. They preserve the essence of their wearers and safeguard their life forces, so that what enters the afterlife is not a lifeless husk. They also keep a record of the initiate's achievements in each test, acting as a testimony to their deeds at the highest point of their lives. The cartouches stay with the bodies of the worthy as they pass through the gates of the afterlife. Even before Bolas came to Amonkhet, the people of the plain used cartouches, inlaid with lazotep, to record the true deeds of the people who wore them. Bolas repurposed this magic to suit his needs. In the god pharaoh's Amonkhet, cartouches stored the accomplishments and deeds of the initiates, so they could continue to draw on the virtues they had cultivated after they were transformed. The magical metallic blue substance called lazotep was long used by the people of Amonkhet to seal the tombs of the dead, so the reanimated dead would neither enter nor leave. It is also inlaid in the elaborate cartouches worn by the people of the plain. The anointed mummies mined lazotep in the arid outskirts of Naktamun. The people of the city believed that all the mined lazotep was used for creating cartouches, but in reality, the majority of the substance was secretly hidden in compartments in the funerary barges and sent through the gate to the afterlife with the bodies of the worthy dead, where it was used in the embalming process. No living citizen of Naktamun has ever laid eyes on the grand necropolis beyond the gates to the afterlife. Only the worthy dead were permitted through the gates, which opened only to admit funerary barges carrying their corpses. Amid the towering monuments of the god pharaoh, anointed mummies embalmed the bodies of the worthy dead, whereas the bodies of the anointed, those who died before completing all 5 trials or otherwise proving their worth, were carefully embalmed and wrapped in white cloth. The bodies of the worthy dead underwent a different process. They were encased in thick layers of lazotep, outfitted with the arms and armor they wore in life and adorned with their cartouches. Then, these Eternals were put into storage to await the god pharaoh's arrival. The expansive necropolis was a burial chamber nearly as large as Naktamun itself. Endless rows and shelves stored the bodies of the Eternals, inert until they were called upon to serve their god pharaoh once more. So, yeah, I'm sure that'll work out fine.